There are a few ways to improve your life in mainly two categories. The first is good things that you can do, like additional things. And then the second is bad things or harmful things that you can avoid doing. And a lot of self help talks about the good things you can do, right? Like you can exercise, you can eat well, you can sleep on time, you can keep positive people in your life, all of these good things. You can go to therapy, you can meditate. But I feel like a lot of traditional self help neglects the huge impact of just identifying the harmful things in your life and cutting them out with a scalpel, like surgically, just being ruthless. So the obvious ones are, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes or vaping, keeping negative, toxic people in your life. Um, it could be anything, like excessive porn consumption, any other kinds of addictions. It could be like self-hatred, self-loathing, um, all sorts of these negative actions. And, self-help touches on these things sometimes, but usually as like an aside. Whereas I actually think that if you just cut a lot of these things out, you don't even have to do anything positive, and your life will already be like in the top 1% in terms of like quality of life. Simply because just cutting out those things already helps you build discipline, and it removes so many negative outcomes from your life that come with many of those things. And already your health is in such a better place, your physiology is in such a better place that you can now make better decisions and you have better willpower to then start adding the positive things to your life. So if you're struggling to figure out what to do next to improve your life, just figure out the next thing you want to cut, right? Could be anything. It could be like, okay, I'm going to eat, uh, you know, 50% less processed food on a day-to-day basis. And by processed food, I don't mean bread, right? That's processed, but it's not that bad. I mean like ultra processed food, like Twinkies or things like that. Um, but the idea is the more of these bad things you cut out, the easier it becomes to add the good things. So when you don't smoke, when you don't drink, it's a lot easier to start exercising. If you're already smoking and drinking, exercise becomes a lot harder, right? It's just going to be tough to stick to. So really just think about what are these harmful things in my life that I can remove. And just removing like one of them, like you remove one really toxic friend from your life and suddenly you find like everything lights up, your perspective is different, possibilities open up, and suddenly things that you didn't even think of are suddenly coming to mind and you're like, "Oh, I can do that, I can do this." And it just opens up a whole range of possibilities. So yeah, just cut harmful things out of your life. That's an easy way to start.